Okay, so we're going to follow up a little bit more about what I just said. I was in San Francisco in the Mission District, around 16th and Valencia. And it's a little bit of a dicey area, as well as a really artistic area, and a fun area. It has a lot of elements from pretty much everywhere. And like I said, 6 guys are walking down the street. The way their t-shirts are, the way their hats are, you know that it was like there was a cloud of doom and gloom around them, and they were looking to just rough someone up. I don't know if they were even from the city or what their gig was, but they attacked 2 guys, and they hit this guy in the side of the head, and he didn't even see it coming. And he had one foot on the ground, standing up on one leg, with the other leg against the wall, kind of kicking back, and he gets hit in the side of his head. You know, a long time ago I had got attacked for no apparent reason, and many years of martial arts, meditation, relaxation, and transformation, many years of active internal labor has taught me there's the law of attraction and magnetics, and it's always working. It always has been working, and it will continue to always work. That guy must have thought, the guy who got attacked, that sometimes violence just happens. Sometimes you could be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Maybe he felt like a victim in the world, or he felt like the world just picks on him. He doesn't know why. And it manifests through these attackers. And those attackers, they just felt the need to beat the shit out of someone because they're so frustrated and angry with themselves. Or they like the feeling of feeling alive by brutalizing somebody who they think needed brutalization. And I'm sure they justified it later by saying he looked at them the wrong way or something. I'll tell you, he didn't look at anyone. I saw him get hit. And they didn't know him. And as he was crawling and they were kicking the shit out of him, he said, "Why are you guys doing this?" I sat there, as skilled and trained, years of combat style martial art experience. I sat there and observed it. I wanted to help, but I'll tell you, at the time, I wasn't afraid of the guys. I was afraid of the police brutality. I really was. If the cops show up and I'm taking guys out, they don't know that I'm protecting the guy on the ground. And police officers rarely are the kind of people that practice emotional containment, relaxation, strength. And they rarely practice diligently the skill of observation. If I was a cop, I would pull up, I'd notice a fight going on. And if I saw 2 guys on the ground and one guy beating up people, but he kept standing near the 2 guys on the ground and kept protecting them, I would think, hey, whoever is the guy standing up, he's surrounded these 2 bodies on the ground and he seems to be protecting them. And there's 6, 7 guys surrounding them. It looks like it may have been a 6-on-3. Who knows? I have no idea what's going on. I'm just going to make sure everybody stops. But I didn't have it in me to protect those 2 guys and have a cop maybe taser me, hit me in the head because I didn't listen the first time he said something, because I'm not even recognizing that it's a cop. I'm busy protecting myself and 2 innocent victims. I mean, karmically they're not innocent. I mean, what we feel becomes real, and that could have happened to me. I could have been injured by a cop because that's how I felt it might have happened. I'm sure some people will comment negatively that a martial artist should step in, and I'd say, well, sure, but a martial artist who defends himself against a cop, you're going to have some heavy finances to back up that kind of court case. The law doesn't care about what's right and what's wrong. It's lawyers and legislators, legislator type of people that are making laws on behalf of organizations. As Sometimes they're good organizations, and sometimes they're organizations that are run by a handful of people that are even connected to some negative groups. And the least of their concern is your health, or your happiness, or your prosperity. The least of their concern is creating the experience of more and more heaven on earth. In a lot of the old books, it does say, when you pray, pray for heaven to come to earth. Pray for heaven. And what is it? What would it be if heaven was on earth? It would be everybody has enough money. Everybody has enough abundance. Everybody has enough friends and enough pleasure and enough contentment and enough activity and enough work. Everybody has enough health. That's what it would really be. It'd be a world that at the minimum was peace, but it was in a direction of more productivity, more passion, and more allowing the surrender to light and good things. And it'd be a world of art and expression and healthy productivity and fun and experience for our souls to learn more and grow more and discover more and learn how to be a human, learn how to walk, learn how to run, learn how to think, learn how to create, and learn how to do great and fun things. That would be more of heaven on earth. This is really what is one of the most important things for you to be practicing on a day-to-day basis. You can, when you think of police officers, you see them, notice that they're an authority. But they're only in a physical authority. They're not a spiritual authority. And they're not a creative authority. They really aren't. They're like the sharks in the ocean. And I guess that's really important that they're there. But what you need to know is that you're an authority. You are a spiritual authority. You are the creative authority in your inner world. And as you feel and as you think, in the beginning it may take time to strengthen those muscles. It may take time to bring the light and energy into alignment. As a brand new student in martial arts, when they put their hand up, it doesn't have power. They don't feel like it's going to protect them. But they keep putting that hand there. They keep putting that hand there long enough. They start to meditate on it, breathe on it, move it, exercise it, and keep putting it there. It becomes like a real shield or a real weapon. But it does become real only because of their labor, their action and their activity. And what they end up really doing, as one of my masters had taught me, who trained with Bruce Lee, who trained directly with Yip Man Tong in Hong Kong. With this guy who had helped train me, what he had said is it's all about believing more and more and more what you do is going to work. And one of the ways to build that belief is practice. I'm not saying that you won't practice. Practice really is an opportunity to build your belief. As you move and you breathe and you say, I'm stronger and stronger and stronger, smarter and smarter and smarter, more flowing than ever before, more perceptive than ever before. And that's kind of what we need you to do. In fact, that's what we do need you to do. To meditate on feeling more and more that you are the creator. Make an organization, build a new business, develop something that's more along the lines of heaven than ever before. Petition, but not as a request, as a statement. We're going to cover a little bit more about the mechanics of meditation, of creation for a better earth and a better world. And most importantly, you feeling better now.